Hey guys, so I'm back with another reading for the collective, and today's reading is for the divine masculines. So we're just going to see what the overall energy is for the divine masculines, and yeah, just look at this reading from a perspective regarding your inner masculine energy as well. Yeah, so let's go. I love it. What I already saw is that his hard work is paying off, and that he's finally seeing his worth. Yeah, so he's finally seeing his worth, but there are still some requirements that he needs to make. Requirements, adjustments that he needs to make. And that is regarding his past. So now he's really observing what he needs to let go of still, in order to, yeah, really step into his divine essence. But he is seeing change already in his environment and within himself as well, of course. And he also knows that he is very close to achieving his goal. So he can now see more clearly what his path is all about. He is more clear about his self-worth, his self-esteem, his confidence level has elevated. But now he's also seeing more clearly what his task here on earth is all about. That's beautiful. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to grab some other decks. I don't know why I'm shuffling this deck still, because perhaps, no, I want to say because there is still one more message that I need to know. Yeah, okay, so he knows prosperity lies ahead. And also he's now meditating and contemplating about what he should do as regards to moving forward into his goals, his desires, with this newfound self-esteem and knowing his worth. But that's freaking beautiful, right? So I'm just going to pull some cards and see what further messages Spirit got for us. So he's really aligning with his inner knowing, really aligning with his heart's desires, and also knows that there is so much available for him that he wasn't yet aware of. So he's now really opening up to his own treasure, his treasures that are buried within himself, but also the treasures and blessings that God wants to provide for him, that he is open, that he wants to allow into his life. I think I should say it like that. And he's really aligning with this higher knowing. So that is freaking beautiful, right? So he's aligning with his higher knowing. He's aligning with his soul's path. He's aligning with his blessings that are rightfully his. And he also knows that he is worthy of all his blessings, worthy of all his desires. So now he's just really making some last adjustments, I think, in order to be open to give and to receive to himself, but also in his connection with his divine family. I keep saying divine family. Divine feminine, but also with his soul family. Yeah? So that's beautiful. So let's just see if there is another card that wants to pop out for us. Yeah, ooh, a couple of cards. Yeah, he's really focusing on his inner light, feeling home within himself again, but also opening up for his soul family, his soul tribe. And also calling in his soul tribe, listening more to his higher self, listening more to his inner guidance, his higher self, but also really following that intuition, following that higher knowing, and really seeing things clear. Finally seeing things clear is what I should say. He now knows where he should invest his energy in. And he's ready to only invest in connections, all connections and all things that are soul aligned, but that are also ready to invest in his true essence and not in his ego self, if you know what I mean. So he's really aligning with his new life within himself. He's really aligning with his new life in his physical reality. So that's beautiful. And what I'm also getting with this card, change of direction and flexible, he's really going with the flow. He just takes it one day at a time, finding his ground again, feeling more stable. And feeling more aligned, I think. Yeah. So even though he's still transitioning out of the old into a new reality, into his new life, into his new world, he is really doing the best he can in order to stay grounded, to be grounded, to ground his new beginning, to align himself with his new beginning is what I should say. Closing out cycles, old cycles, and moving forward into a new beginning. Yeah, utopia is what I'm getting with this message. So he really knows that there is better ahead, and a better life, more real connections, I should say, as well. And also he knows that there is so much more available to him, so he's really aligning himself with that, seeing his worth, knowing that he's worthy of all his wishes, all his dreams. And he actually, what I'm also getting with this is that he has a renewed found hope. His faith is getting stronger and stronger each and every day. He's feeling more playful again, because he really can feel this new beginning anchoring in his being, but also in his physical reality. So that's beautiful. I'm just going to pull some more cards. Yeah, oh, I really loved it, because he's no longer letting his ego make the decisions. He's really finding a balance within himself and choosing love over fear. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, he's no longer letting his fears make him feel stuck, stagnate his progression, because he's really now following his inner knowing, his inner guidance. He's following. Okay, what I'm hearing is home is where the heart is. So he's following his heart back home, to himself, to his soul family, to God as well, of course, to his divine family. I just want to say divine family. I don't know why I'm saying that with the masculine reading, but I'm getting a sense that he is really opening up to a new found a deeper connections. He wants to make deeper connections. He really wants that family, build a strong family where he can rely on, where he can just be his true divine self. And he's no longer letting fear stop him. He's no longer making himself feel stuck or putting himself in situations that he can't move out of. Yeah, he's really coming home to himself and no longer feeling that he's got nowhere to go, because now he knows that his home lies within himself. His home lies within himself, and his inner guidance is really guiding him back to himself, back in alignment with his I am presence, and that is opening him up to that deep connections. It's opening him up to that higher knowing, to life itself. He's welcoming life. Yeah, what I'm really getting with this, following his inner guidance, resting, taking the time to really observe what is the right thing to do, the right thing to follow, the right thing to do in order to get him deeper and deeper into himself. So that's beautiful. Really separating the ego from his higher self. That's what I'm getting. And coming to life. I love that. So all beautiful messages for the masculine. And I really wanted to say family again. So he's going with the flow, coming to life again, and also finding his inner strength, and also the strength to create a new beginning for himself. So I love it. Let's just pull a message from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Okay, so what I'm seeing, demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So he's really, like I said, he's no longer making decisions out of his ego. He's now really tuned into his heart, tuned into his divine essence, and making decisions and actions based on his soul truth, his higher knowing, his heart. And what I'm seeing with this is again home. So really tuning into this happy family that he desires, that he wants to commit to. You are limitless and you can do anything you choose. So now he's finding out, because his self-esteem, his confidence is being up-leveled, he's finding out that he truly is limitless and that he can do anything, he can be anything, and he can have anything that his heart desires and that he sees within himself. And he's ready to charge forward, to move forward into that direction. So, last message, listen with your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. So that's also something that he's learning right now, to really tune into what his heart is saying, really tuning into his inner guidance without judgment, and really making moves, stepping forward based on his heart, based on his higher knowing, based on his soul's truth. So I really love that, man. It was a beautiful reading. I'm just going to leave it like this. What I also want to do is okay, so I just pulled another card. Protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So now he's really tuning in to his true soul's desires and ready to move forward, ready to charge forward, to make his dreams a reality, to ground it in this physical reality. But it takes time. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to end this reading. I'm going to leave it like this because the messages were so beautiful. The energy felt also very beautiful. I'm going to record a divine feminine reading. And for now, if you would like to have a personal reading, energy healing, coaching, let's connect. You can find my information in the description box below. And I'll see you soon. Ciao.